Can you warm me night and boy? One who will show me around the world, one who will give me love, make me feel like no other girl.
What's up, M&A Nation? It's your girl Miracle, and I'm here with me and Azaya's first video. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every single time when me or Azaya post a video. So, today we will be doing a story time on how I got suspended for play fighting. So, I'm gonna start from 4th period, and I'm in middle school, so you know we have our periods. So 4th period was exploratory, and me and my friend C were in dance class, and we were going against each other doing a dance competition or whatever of who could do the craziest dance. And then she won because she's saying no, but she's a bit crazy. So, oh, don't mind my room right now. I'm packing, so don't mind my room. But yeah, so see, she was like, "Oh, Miracle can't dance," and I was like, "What did you say? What did you say?" And she's like, "You heard me, you heard me." And you know, like we do this all the time, like, cause we're like that. We're like that. We just like to do stuff, cause we're extra. So she was like, "You heard me, you heard me," and then we started boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. So, yes. So, we started like going at it, but not really going at it. And our friends, they were like so close to pulling out their phones, but they didn't get it because then we just stopped out of nowhere. We just stopped like this and then started staring at them. And they're like, no, let's do it after class is done. Because like there's this really huge hallway and it's like only for girls. So it's like the girls' locker room and then the dance room. So, remind you, we have a substitute that day, so obviously she's not going to go out into the hallway looking at us like all the other teachers would. So we're in the hallway, we put our stuff down, and they take their phones out and they be like, 3, 2, 1, go. We started going at it, and I pushed her, like, say this is the wall and this is me and her. I pushed her up against the wall, and then boom, 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 started going at it. And then I pulled one of her hairs in the back, and yeah, I pulled it, and like it didn't really hurt her because like she said if I pulled it right here then it would hurt. So like we just started going at it, and then once they caught their footage, it was over. Like it was time to go back to our class anyway because we didn't want to miss our classes. So we grab our stuff, like everything's okay, like everything's okay. Like I'm just sitting here acting like, you're okay, right? Yeah. Like, and she's like, yeah, you're okay, right? Yeah. So we're just like, we're over here conversing like nothing ever happened. And then time passed. We get to 6th period. And 6th period is where we go to lunch first. So we're in the class putting down our stuff. And we had this big group chat, and the girls had shared it to each other in this big group chat. So almost like, because it was girls in the C team, B team, and A team. And that's the whole 6th grade teams and stuff like that. So people in the C team knew, people in the B team knew, people in the A team knew. So probably like almost everybody had heard about it by the time we got to our 6th period. So in our 6th period, then people started coming up to me out of nowhere, think about, so y'all fought? Let me see the video. I'm sitting here like, are you serious? So I just like get annoyed and show them the video, making sure that the teacher doesn't see for one. And she already knows, like, cause I like had a thing where like I didn't like my math, but like it's not like I didn't like her, I just annoyed her too much. So we're there, and they're watching the video, but some people don't get to see it. So we go to lunch, and they're like, I get to the lunch table, and the people come up to my lunch table like, can we see the video? And I showed them the video. My stupid self shows them the video. And then out of nowhere, somebody comes up behind me and snatches my phone. Like, I'm ready to get up. Like, I'm sitting like this. The person, like, because this is actually how I was sitting. Like, this is the other side and this is my side. So the person comes up behind me and snatches the phone out. And I get up. Like, because, like, I'm about to, like, be like, who are you trying to steal my phone? You know? So, and then I look up, and before I had anything to say, I saw the assistant principal. Because the assistant principal lines us up for the 6th grade. And we had a green zone that day, too. So, like, we were able to have our phones out, but we just couldn't, like, be showing videos or stuff like that. So, time goes on. She's like, who is this? When was this? Is this UNC? Because, like, she already did something that week. I don't know what it was, but she did something. So, the assistant principal already knew, oh, that's C and me. And she was like, where was this? When was this? And I was just like, because, like, I already knew I was going to get in trouble. So, like, what's the point of lying now? So, I was just like, it was during 4th period. Yes, that's C. And yes, that's me. And then she's like, get your lunch and go to my office. And she's like, get your lunch and go to my office. So while me and C are walking in the hallway, they tell us to go to the main office so we can eat our lunch there until it's time to go to the actual South Staff office where the assistant principal's office is at. So we go there, and then we're sitting there for, like, the longest time. And then finally, one of our friends come in. I'm going to call her M. M comes in, because that's the first letter of her name. M comes in, and she's like, what are y'all doing here? Because, like, she just usually, like, the assistant principal just let her eat there, because, like, the cafeteria was too noisy for her. So, she's in there with one of her other friends, and we're just sitting there telling them everything. And then at the end of lunch, the assistant principal comes in. So, we get to her office. And we tell her everything, and then after that, the assistant principal, she comes in and she's like, y'all know you're getting suspended for a whole week, right? I'm sitting here like, what? Why? She's like, because it's physical contact or whatever, and it was in the code of conduct that we're not supposed to do that, and whoever does that gets a suspension for more days. And I'm just sitting here like, what? Like, and we told her we was play fighting too. So she's just like, physical contact is just physical contact. You're still gonna get in trouble for it. Anyways, or you get out. Anyways, we get to her office. She tells me to delete the video, and she's telling me the whole story about how this girl from Howard died from a play fight. So, anyways, we get to her office. She's telling us we gotta delete the video, and delete the video and delete the messages. And while I'm in there, Caitlin tells she goes on there and texts to the group chat, which I am in, which the assistant principal has my phone. She goes on there and is like, everyone, delete the video. Now, why would you do that? And it made me laugh so hard now. Like, you may not see it, but, like, I was laughing so hard because it was funny, but the assistant principal didn't pay much attention to it because that wasn't her main focus at the time. So we're sitting there. She told C to delete the video too, and then she said, who was viewing, I think, who saw it or who videotaped it. And she put as who's videotaped, well, not videotaped it, she put one of our other friends who saw it, and that's who got called down. So after she was done with us, she told us to get our stuff. Sorry, my computer. She told us to get our stuff from our homeroom because we were going to ISS because there was only 1 hour left in class in school. So we go to ISS and we're in there for an hour. Some 8th graders come in. They're in there because they couldn't go to dance class because there was no teacher in there because we had a substitute that day. So there was no teacher in there, so they stayed in there. And then right after we got out of ISS, C told me, "Oh, I had detention." You have detention? Like, I was not gonna get on that bus without C. So I was just like, all right, I'm coming with you. And she's like, are you serious? And like, I never got detention that whole school year ever. Like, I was bad, but I never got detention. So we sit in the main office waiting until it's time to go to the detention room, until they tell us where the detention room is. So we're sitting there, and then once they tell us, we go straight there through a whole bunch of 7th graders. Let me tell you, them hallways are like, they feel so big when you're walking alone, but when you're not walking alone, it's like this. It's like this. But anyways, we go to the detention room, and on our way we have to walk through the 6th grade. So we're walking, and then she sees her friend, and then they hug, and then I see Isaiah, and she's like, where are you guys going? And Isaiah does not want to be on the bus with our so-called friend of me, Jay. She does not want to be on the bus with him. So she's just like, we're going to detention. And then she's like, I'm going too. Because she already had detention the day before, but she didn't go. So she was going to go today. Sorry, that was my little sister. So she goes to detention with us, and we're standing there for we stay in there for 2 hours, because that's how long after school is, 2 hours. So little do I know, whoop-de-doop, Jay is in there, our frenemy, so-called friend. Lay down. So we're in there, and we have to stay in there for 2 hours, and the lady made us tell her why we were in detention. And that was, I really didn't lie to the lady. I just told the lady what I did that day, because I was talking back to my science teacher, and he had called Miss Griffiths, the assistant principal. He had called her. So then we went to the so then I told her, oh, I was talking back to my science teacher, and she was like, what's the science teacher's name? And the science teacher's name is Mr. P, because that's what Mr. P, yes, that's not his name, but you know. So lay down and go to sleep.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Or you get out. So we stay in there for like 2 hours or so. And then we get on the bus. C goes home, I go home. Azai goes home, Jay goes home. So they go home, I go home. My mom gets home that like night. Not night, I should say. That evening, my mom gets home. And she's like, she has to go somewhere, so she leaves me with my little sister. Because I was pretending to sleep so that I wouldn't get a beating. That do you want to get out?
No.
I'm sick and tired of you. So, she like leaves me with my little sister so she can go up the street in our development to go get something. So we'll drop something off. So she comes back and she's like, give me the phone, give me all your electronics except my computer. So she's like, give me the phone. And then she's like, what's Caitlin's mom's number? She's going through my contacts, like seeing if I still have the video. And I was like, no, I deleted it. And she's like, you're lucky I'm not going to give you a beating today. And thank God for her coworkers. Thank gosh. Thank God. Her coworkers told her don't beat me. Because, you know, they told her not to beat me because. So, her coworkers told her to hear both sides of the story before beating me. So she just decided she wasn't gonna beat me. She called Caitlin's mom. They made a date to go up there, which was the next day. Go up to my school to figure out what was going on, if they could like lower down my suspension, you know. Lower down my suspension because I almost got suspended for a week, but I did not. So little do I know, my dad gets home like a couple hours after. A couple hours after, and she was like, tell your dad what you did. And I was like, I got into a play fight and then I got suspended. And he was like, you're getting the phone taken, you're getting this taken, you're not ever coming back out the house, you're this, da 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 da. You know how parents get. Go to sleep now. So, you know, we're in here. I'm getting my phone taken, and that's like not even the worst thing. Not even. Like, I've had so much, like, I got so much punches and stuff like that. Well, not like literal punches, but like, you know, stuff going on that day that it didn't even matter at that point. So, get my phone taken the next day. We go back up to the school and we sign in. We see the assistant principal, and she tells mom. So the assistant principal walks us to her office, and then we go to her office, and she tells us, like, she shows my mom the video. My mom was just like, I know she wanted to say something, but she was just like, wow, Miracle, you could have gotten really hurt or worse. And Caitlin's mom was quiet because Caitlin's mom knew she was going to go off because she already didn't like Miss Griffin, the assistant principal. So she didn't like her at all. So she was already like not even going to talk to her at that. So we're sitting here watching the video, and then they're like, my mom's trying to convince the assistant principal to lower down our suspension. Our suspension, and she's sitting here saying, well, I can lower it down to 4 days. 3 days. She keeps going down until it gets to 2 days. So it was that day and the next day, and I think that day was a Monday. Can you wait until I'm done? Until it gets down to 2 days, which was that day and the next day. And after that, she got it down to 2 days. I keep saying that, but yeah, she got it down to 2 days. And then we go home, and I was still in trouble because I had gotten my phone taken for like about 2 weeks or so. But yeah, that was the story when I got my phone taken. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, like I said in the beginning, so you can be notified every time me or Zaya post a video. And comment down below what other videos you want us to do. So yes, so peace out.